Morning, reefing peoples. This is the Aquamaxx HFM hang on the back all-in-one filtration for a saltwater aquarium. I keep getting asked the same questions over and over, so I thought I would just do them all at one time and see if that will help people to stop asking the same question over and over. Okay, the distance you need on the back of your aquarium, this is 17 inches across. 17 inches. The distance you need from the edge of your tank to the wall for clearance, I would go 5 inches. The distance from the tank to the bottom, because it's a very big hang on the back, is 10.5. So you're going to need 17 inches of width, you're going to need 5 inches of wall clearance, and you're going to need 10.5 inches before it hits your cabinet. Okay, here's another one. How can I cut down on the vibration? Because this thing does have vibration, and it does make a little bit of noise. What I do is I take a rubber mat like this, and before I level it, I put it behind the glass on the back of the tank. So pretend this is the back of the tank. And the HFM, I put this in there so it holds it away from the glass. Then I cut 2 little strips of this rubber mat, and I put a piece under here on each side of where the rests are. So what that does is it pushes it away and picks it up a small amount such that what's touching the glass is rubber. And that really helps. All right, let's keep going. Okay, these are in no particular order, but this is the one I get asked the most. Why is this protein, the skimmer, the most sensitive protein skimmer I've ever had? And that includes me too. The reason is simple. In most of their traditional, the saltwater aquarium, the filtration, I'll show you. Okay, this is a very traditional, the saltwater aquarium, the filtration is you have a sump, the water comes in, goes through a filter sock. So it's going through mechanical, the media, the first, and then it hits the protein skimmer. So it's mechanical media, then protein skimmer. Now let's go look at the HFM. Okay, in the HFM, the water is pulled up this pipe into this reservoir. It goes down in here and immediately goes over into this chamber. This chamber is the protein skimmer of the chamber. So the very first thing that happens is the water goes into the system and goes to the protein, the skimmer. There's no mechanical filtration between them. So any schmutz that's in your tank is going to immediately hit the protein, the skimmer. So that's why it overflows so much. Okay, here's another one. There is a nylon bolt that goes all the way through here to the other side, and there's a nut that goes on it. What's that bolt for? I don't know. I never figured it out. I lost mine years ago, and it changed nothing on this, so I guess it doesn't. I guess it doesn't need to be there. Okay, here's another one that's asked. How much water does it hold, and how much does it weigh? Well, we can do all this at the same time. So here's how much it weighs empty. 9.6 pounds. Let's put some water in it. Okay, I've marked a tick mark on this jug at a ½ gallon. And we'll see how many of those it takes to fill this up. Okay, it held that much shy of 3 gallons. So that's quite a bit of water. Now let's weigh it. 30.2 pounds. So it's heavy, really heavy when it's full of water. Okay, here's the last thing I can think of for right now. The people notice in my videos, I have a playlist of this. If you watch all that playlist, you're going to know way more about this unit than you want to. They notice on my playlist that I don't use the lid because the lid has a built-in silencer on it. They notice I don't use it, that I have a yellow tube that's hung on the back. The reason I don't use this is because it's loud. It's a very loud silencer. I use an aftermarket silencer, and I'll put a link to that on a video I just did about how to quieten any protein. This is the skimmer, and it'll tell you where to get it and what it is. Okay, so I hope that helps somebody. I'll see you later.